Welcome back, you guys. I hope you are excited for today's video. Even though I am still a raspy mess, I'm doing the best I can. But this video was necessary because I was trying to get ready yesterday and I applied expired makeup to my face and it stunk and it literally made me sick. So, like I said, this was needed. We're going to go through my bronzer and contour collection. I'm going to show you guys what my favorites are, what ones are okay, from drugstore, high-end, middle, all of the things in between. We're going to get into it. I have some freaking holy grail products in here, things that I've repurchased more than twice. And I'm excited to share with you my favorites and show you the stinky one. Anyways, if this is your first time here, my name is Heather, and like I said, I'm usually not this raspy. I am getting over a sinus infection, which hopefully leaves soon because it's driving me nuts. But I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. So I love testing new products. I mostly do just test, like, review eyeshadow palettes on my channel. I do other things as well, but my favorite thing is eyeshadow palettes. However, I do have a problem, and I do like to buy other products too, like these. So at the beginning of the year, I did a declutter, and I started out the year with like 21 bronzers and contours, and now I have around like 36, which is crazy because that means I've added a lot of these products to my collection this year, and I need to slow down because there's stuff that's been added that I've not even really gathered my thoughts on, that I've had for a little bit of time, but I'm still just kind of reaching for the same things. And I'm going to show you what those products are, the ones I'm reaching for the most. So I'm going to get these laid out. We're going to do like liquids, creams, and then powders, and then we're going to speed through this before my face melts off because it is hot up here. Okay, so it looks like I have a lot more creams than I do anything else. So let's start with them. So this one I got in BoxyCharm. You guys know I love every Danessa Myricks product I have tried. And to be fair, I have not really given this a shot because I don't really even know what it's for. I should probably look it up. But this is a dewy cheek and lip palette. It feels sticky to me. I don't know. It's so dark. I don't think I could ever get these tones to work on me, on my skin tone. I am a very fair girly. So I've never even swatched these two. I have these two, and you can see like it's a kind of a glossy type of formula. So I actually know someone that I think this might work for, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and declutter it. I want it to like be for me, you know what I mean? But it's not. But I will just show you what the formula looks like. I don't want to swatch the other two because I haven't yet. I don't know. It just feels sticky. And the person I know that could probably get some use out of this is young and has like that fresh young skin. So I do feel like it might be really good for her. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass it along, you know. I didn't mean for that to sound as loud as that just sounded, but so this one has been a favorite for so long, and it's the Soul Body Bronzing Balm from ColourPop. Like you can see, I've gotten so much use out of this product, and it's just such a great formula, which is why I still haven't decluttered it. And to be honest, I probably should, because I've had it for a while. But it doesn't smell bad or anything yet. It smells so good, but it's just such a nice, like, easy to blend, moussey formula. I love the texture. I love the color, the undertone. I love everything about it. And when it comes to like cream bronzers, from the drugstore. This one is still a favorite. Now, I do have a bunch that I'm supposed to be reviewing, like I was talking about earlier, but I've been not doing very well at reaching for those products, so I'm working on that. But I think for now I am going to keep this, but we'll see. If I don't use it anymore by like throughout the rest of this year, I'm going to let it go because, like I said, it is expiring. So keeping it on the drugstore train of things, let's go ahead and pull out some more drugstore creams. So this one is newer to me, and it's another one of those that I'm supposed to be reviewing, and it's from Makeup Revolution. So this is their ultra light cream bronzer, and I have mine in the shade light. I think I've only used this once or twice, but I'm pretty sure I did enjoy it a lot. It's a very nice formula too, and I love the undertone. I love the way that it blends out as well. It's just, I am a very the type of person, because I do my favorite part of makeup is like blush or eyeshadow. So when it comes to the other products, I have a bad habit of reaching for the same things, and it's like once I get a product in my head, it's hard for me to change my mind or reach outside of that, you know what I mean? So that's why I haven't really reached for this, but if I'm remembering correctly, I do think I really love this, and I think what I'm going to do is the products like these in my collection, I'm going to put them in a separate area so I can try to review them more. I would like to get better about reviewing more products other than just eyeshadow palettes, because I love all things makeup. I say it in every video, but it's the eyeshadow, you guys. It does something to me. So far, this is a keep as well. I need to come up with a new declutter pile. Let's do declutters back there, and keeps will go here. Okay, so another drugstore. This is a good one too. This is from MILANI. We have the Cheek Kiss cream bronzer, and I have the shade Hey Honey. And as you can see, I have loved this product as well. Again, same with the Soul Body. Do I need the Soul Body? Because I have this one, you know what I mean? And I have this one that I need to use. So do you need both? This one is a little less pigmented, but you can build it up, and I like that. It's more of, it feels kind of powdery, beautiful on the skin. I really like that. You know what? I'm going to let this go, because I bought this when me and Amanda lived in our old house, and we will be at this house for 3 years. In October. So this is real expired. So we're going to put this in the toss pile. And see, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I gotta see, okay, a little backstory about me. I have a hard time letting things go. And a lot of it goes from one, growing up kind of, I wouldn't say we were poor. We had everything we needed, you know what I mean? And some of what we wanted, but in my earlier years of adult life, I made rough decisions. I am an addict. So those decisions led to me losing most of my stuff many times. I've lost all of everything I've owned during breakups, house fires. I've started over multiple times, 12 or more. So when I get something, it's really special to me. I attach myself to everything, and it makes it really hard for me to get rid of stuff. But my house and life is so cluttered right now that I cannot take it anymore, and I'm ready to just stop. I need to stop being like that, because it's literally driving me nuts at this point. So just trying to catch you up if you're new here, but yeah, I'm working on it, and this is my way of doing that. So next, this is another one that I bought and I need to work on reviewing, and it's one from Juvia's place. So this is the Buttercream cream bronzer. I don't like the packaging with this one as much, but It kind of reminds me of the one from MILANI. This one is a bit lighter. I probably should have gotten a deeper shade because I do like a deeper bronze. So the undertones are a little different, but formulas kind of remind me of each other. I would say the one from Juvia's Place is a little more like hydrating. The one from MILANI dries down a little more matte, almost like moussey in texture, and I kind of like that. But I do have some really good drugstore options here that I need to use more. Now, the one I have on my face that is currently beating the heat like nobody's business is a new one to me, and I have like not been able to put it down, and it is from Morphe. So this is their new stick foundation. This is the sudden, but not foundation. This is the Sudden Heat Stick Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Flicker, and I've worn it over a handful of times now, and I really enjoy this formula. It is like a sheer bronzer, but you can build it up, which is why I love it. You can use it more for like the light makeup days, or if you want to do full glam, which is mostly what I do, but not always. I do have those moments where I want something lighter, and this is a perfect product for that. It's so good, blends out. I've heard it works great for people with oily skin as well. I myself have more dry skin. Oily in some places, more like the nose and stuff, but mostly dry. But I find that product to be fabulous, and I do recommend it. So this one is another one of those products, and I don't even know who to give this to, but this is from Essence, and this is the Baby Got Bronze, but she is gray, and I love light contour, but that is too gray. And I feel like it's grabby, it's waxy almost. It's just, I don't know. I don't like that formula. And like I said, I don't even know anyone I could give this to that it would work on, because I don't know anyone that cool toned, but I think I am going to let this one go. Let one of the kids have it or something, because it's just, I don't like the formula very much. The color is way off, and I don't know why it says Baby Got Bronze, because nothing is being bronze. This is like when you find like some bronze, like a bronze tea set in your grandma's attic that's been there since 1986 or 1886, better yet, and nobody's touched it. Like there's been a leak in the basement and everything. That's the bronze you get out of this. That nobody wants that. Okay, so this one's drugstore priced, but it's not drugstore, and it is from Sephora. So this is their contour stick, and I have mine in the shade Light Medium. So this one is a little more emollient. Like you can see it there. You can really see the shine, but I do like this product a lot. It's a very nice contour situation, but it's not like full on gray, at least not on me. I do have a more like neutral undertone. It leans a little more peachy, but honestly I could get away with both, like either side. But I really do enjoy the undertone of this one a lot, and the formula is not bad. It works great with other products. I don't know how good this would be for someone with oily skin though, so I did want to just put that out there. But for me, I do plan on keeping that one. I think these are my last 3 drugstore, and one is like an OG favorite, and it is the Physicians Formula BUTTAD Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Light. I've had this forever. I'm still keeping it. I like this. It's really light, and honestly I could use it to be in a deeper shade, but I like this for when you're trying out new makeup or something and you have a shitty bronzer and it's not blending, or maybe you're just having a bad makeup day and stuff's grabbing. This is great to help blend out those types of products. I just like it. I love the way it smells. I would like to get my correct shade because I love this formula. There's a reason why like so many people rave about it, but it's beautiful. I love, it's like, it feels like butter. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm sure most of us have tried it at this point, but it's fabulous. But my favorite powder bronzer from the drugstore is this one, and honestly, I just need to buy another one, but it's from MILANI. So this is the Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have mine in the shade Sunlight, and you can see she is very well loved. This is just such a fabulous formula. One of my absolute favorites. It's very silky, makes perfect sense. It's a little like light for me now because I've had this for quite a while in my collection, like for during my time when I spent like 5 years in the house battling chronic depression. So I literally looked like Casper. So that's why I have the lightest shade, but I still love it. I still use it sometimes. It just looks beautiful. It's buildable as well. So I'm still able to deepen it up and make it work on me. But I think it's fabulous. And then last for the drugstore, we have the NYX BUTTERMELT bronzer. So I have mine in the shade Buttercup. So these are weird. So they blend like a freaking dream. The undertones of them are kind of weird. I do like the formula, as in the fact that there's like a slight sheen to it. It's not too much, like not overpowering. You still get that bronzy look, but it just gives you like this lit from within glow. But I will say they are like hella kick-uppy in the pan. Like you get tons of kick-up with these. It's a very airy formula, if that makes sense. But it's not bad at all. But it's not my favorite. If I had to choose, I would definitely like go with this one or even the one from Physicians Formula. Okay, so I have 3 bronzers that are kind of on the chopping block. It's a mix. We have a liquid, a cream, and a powder. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Listen, I wanted this for so long. I have mine in the shade Fair Medium. And honestly, it's not a bad formula. It's just, I don't know, it's sheer. And some contour wands I feel like work. But for me, this one just makes me look like I'm dirty, I feel like. Like I just was playing in the dirt all day and I got mud on my face. There's just something about it. You can see like how it really just settles into my pores. It's just not my favorite formula. I lost the lid. So this one is on the chopping block. If I don't use it more, I am going to give it away because this was a very expensive product and that's the reason I want it to work for me. But I just don't reach for it. I have another favorite contour product that is very hit or miss for some people, but it is my favorite. So this one, this is a cream and it is from LYS. This is in... Okay, so this is the No Limits bronzing stick. This is in the shade Motivate. And this is not a bad product. It's just very emollient. So I don't know like how it would work with someone with oily skin. But it reminds me of peanut butter. It just kind of goes on like peanut butter. But it is a thicker formula in a sense. And it's pigmented as well. Like I said, it's not a bad formula. It's just different and it's just not one that I reach for very often. So that's pretty much the reason it's on the chopping block, is because I don't reach for it. But I will say I have used a pretty good amount of it, but I know like if I don't use this up soon, it's gonna expire. So for that reason, we gotta either get on it or give it away. This one, I don't know. I don't think I like this product at all. And it might just be like a shade. The shade's too dark for me. So this is the Haus Labs bronzer. This is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. And I totally get the velvet name. But it feels like, my hand's a little damp, but it feels patchy to me. I just don't think it looks good on the skin. And honestly, it even looks deeper in the pan than it is on the face, but at the same time I've not given it enough love because the first couple of times I've tried it I didn't like it, and you know, it's really hard to want to reach for something when you don't like it. So I do need to try to use it up some more and just see my thoughts on it. You can tell by looking at it I have not used it a lot at all. Like, you still can see the full like pan embossing. So in all fairness, maybe I just need to try it a little more. But if you guys have that one, let me know your thoughts on it down below. Okay, so next I have two bronzers from Give Beauty. I do not know what's going on with this brand. Everything's like been severely discounted. Part of me wonders if they're like going under because they haven't had a launch in forever either. So I have two. This is the lightest shade. I think it's in the shade Heating Up. So this is the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I actually really love the contour in this, but the bronzer is lighter than what I typically go for, which is why I bought the other shade when I saw it in TJ Maxx. But then I just got hooked on something else and started using a different one. So this is the shade Toastin'. So here we have the deeper and then the lighter one, and I like the contour a lot, and the bronzer I don't reach for them, and like I said, I don't think they're staying in business very much longer. So for these, I think I'm gonna keep this shade, the lighter one, Pick It Up, and give this one away because it is relatively newer anyway. I could clean it up a little bit and give this to someone in my family. I just don't reach for it, so I don't mind letting that one go. So the one that started this whole video is this one. I loved this for a minute. This is the Milk Makeup Sculpt Stick, and this one was gray too, and that's why I really assumed that I would love the one from, what was it? Essence. And I did use quite a bit of this, but I did like this product. And while this one is like more of a contour color, I'm making 0 cents over here. It blends and looks so much better on the skin, I feel like, than the other one does from Essence. That one just is gross, but if you're looking for a contour, I do recommend this product. It just stinks like fermented crayons, which tells me that it's expired, so I'm gonna let it go. But I did have it in my collection for quite some time, and it's time to just say goodbye. But I would, if I needed another contour, which obviously I do not, I would pick it up again. I do think it's a really great product, one that I could see myself missing. Okay, so this one. This is the Pear Nova Bronzer and Contour Stick. I got this either in BoxyCharm or an Ice Cream Beauty Box. I do not know. And the stick feels kind of nice, but I've had it for a while and I swatched it, and I should not have done that. I should have just put it in my giveaway basket, which is usually what I do with stuff like this, but for whatever reason I didn't. And now here we are, and I have a product that I have not touched. So I am gonna go ahead and declutter this because it is still really new to my collection, and I can give this away still. It feels like a really nice product, so I can't, you know, tell you if it's good or not because I've never even used it, but I am gonna let it go. Okay, one of my favorite bronzers of all time, it's so good, are the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So I have mine in the shade Chocolate Mousse. One of these is almost out. It is this one. I am down at the bottom. Like literally there's like nothing left in there. I can probably let this go, but I love this formula so much. I'm trashing that one, and I'll show you guys this one. But I love this formula. It's just so glidey, works so good on top of other products, blends like a dream. It's pigmented. You can sheer it out. You could build it up and layer it. It's such a nice product. One of my favorites. Love the way it smells, like chocolate oranges. I am here for that all day, every day, but it's beautiful. One of my favorites. Like I said, obviously I have repurchased it, and I could see myself doing so again because it's just one that I cannot stop reaching for. At the end, I'm going to show you the ones that I really like continuously, you know, interchangeably use and just love. And while we're at it, let's talk about this one, because it's another one. This is a contour. It is from Rare Beauty. I have mine in the shade Mellow. So this is one that I was talking about is really hit or miss. I've heard some people with oily skin like Heather Austin say that she does not like it. I know Angelica does not like it. They both have oily skin. Heather Austin said it was too emollient for her. I've heard Angelica say she thinks it dries down too fast, but I love it personally. I do have more dry skin, so that could play a big part in it, but I love it. It's one of my freaking favorite products in my collection. I think it just looks so beautiful. It gives a little bit of a glow. So I do really see the oily claims that Heather is saying. I completely get it. But if you have more of my skin type and you like contour products, I think you will love this one. I love the undertone of it as well, because while it is slightly like cool tone leaning, it's not full on gray. So you can get like that contour look with a little bit of a bronze vibe. It's like the perfect in between, at least the shade I have. So I do recommend. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And another favorite is the Rare Beauty stick. So this is like my third one, and it's at the end. It's like not going up anymore. I love this. I used it again recently, and I could see myself wanting to repurchase it, but honestly, I need to use up what I have in my collection. I am going to keep it and continue to use it up, but again, I love this one. It's so similar to this one though, that's why I don't know if I would really need to repurchase, but it's just such a good formula. Blends so beautifully. If you can find the perfect shade match for you, you will love it. It's got like that soft velvety touch to it when you blend it out. It's just such a beautiful formula. I also really love the undertone as well. I don't know what shade mine's in. I'm thinking Happy Soul, but I could be way off. I don't know why that name is coming to me, but I'll have it linked down below. I should have the shade name in my links, so I'll let you guys know down in the description box. And another good one in the cream category is the one from Makeup by Mario. So this is the smaller. I got a mini with the mini blush during Christmas time. So this is the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick, and I have mine in the shade Light Medium, and I love this product as well. And this is another one of those that I just couldn't stop using, and I was using the Give Beauty one all the time, and then even though that's a contour, this is a bronzer, I know, but once I got this in my hands, I couldn't stop using it, and it really made me like forget about the Give Beauty one, and I kind of just got lost in this one for a while. It's just really pigmented, easy to blend and work with. It's just a great formula, has great longevity. I like the undertone, like the shade range, all of those things. I could see myself buying the full size of this, but I just love trying out new stuff. So unless it's something that I'm like really like in love with, like some of the other ones I've mentioned that I've repurchased, then I kind of just let it go, you know what I mean? But now the next two. So these two have one thing in common, and the thing is they're both sheer. And I know people love them, so let's talk about this one first. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. And I'm not saying I dislike it because I do like it, but it's not my favorite out of what I have. It's pretty. I like the undertone. I paid a lot of money for it, so I will be using it up, but I do have others that I like to reach for more, and part of me wonders if maybe the reason I don't like this one as much. What shade do I have? One Fair Pale. I think that's where I made my mistake, because this is a more sheer formula, and I think the shade that I got for myself is too light, and I should have went up a shade. You can like deepen up just a little, but not enough, and I do like noticeable bronzer. I know some people like the lighter bronze, the more like natural, minimal type of makeup. That's not me, obviously, but it's a good product. It's just sheer, you know? Same with this one, the Benefit Hula Wave bronzer. Everyone and their mother is talking about this one. So I have mine in the shade Original. And the one thing, some cream products just attract like lint like nobody's business, and it drives me, it's so gross. But now that we've gotten that taken care of, again, this is a nice formula. It blends beautifully as well. It's very thin and lightweight, which is like ideal for summertime, but it is a sheer formula. The undertone is a bit more warm leaning too, and maybe that could also be playing a part in why it's not my favorite. It might be a little too like yellow toned for me, and I'm not, I mean, I don't have a warmer skin tone, so maybe if they did like some cooler undertones, I could be more into it, because it feels not as neutral is what I would gravitate towards. But you can build it up. It is a nice formula. If you can find a shade that you like and you like these types of formulas, I do think you will really love it. Packaging is really cool too, and honestly I like a lot of Benefit products. Like their brows, their blushes are amazing. I would love to see them come back, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we are down to my last 7, and these are all powder bronzers. So let's start with this one. This is actually from LYS. This is their No Limits matte bronzer, and this one is in the shade Medium Harmony. So this is my second one. I actually love this formula. The other shade I had was the shade Light, and I got this one in a BoxyCharm. So I use this when I'm like self-tanned and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I would love to have this back in the light shade, because this is one of my favorite matte bronzers in my not matte, powder. Well, it's matte too, but it's one of my favorite powder bronzers in my collection. I love it so much. It blends so beautifully and just looks gorgeous. I love the undertones and everything. So that's why, even though I don't self-tan a lot anymore because I'm lazy, I still keep this one around because I love it so much. It's so fabulous. Could not recommend it more. Definitely prefer this one over their cream. The creamy one is nice too. It's just really creamy. So this one is newer to me, and I'm still like, this is another one of those bronzers that I really need to try to gather my thoughts on a little more, and it is one from Lawless. This is the Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Golden Hour. Now, this is the perfect undertone for me, and I love that. And if I'm recalling correctly, I think I really like this bronzer as well, and I need to use it more because it's like a beautiful undertone. My hand's a little damp, so it looks a little streaky there, but I need to gather my thoughts on this one more, but I think I've only used this one once or twice, so I can't give you my full thoughts on it, but from what I recall, I do think I remember liking it. This one I love. I love this so much. So this is the matte bronzer from Sigma. This is amazing. I have mine in the shade Medium. It's another one of those like effortless powder bronzers, and the undertone is so perfect. I don't think this one gets enough hype, to be honest. It's like slightly blurring and everything. It gives you like the most perfect amount of warmth to the skin. It's beautiful. It's effortless, easy to blend, all of the things that I love. You can build it up and, you know, get a little dimension to the face as well, if that's what you're looking for. I know people, like, you're supposed to contour with cool tones and bronze up with warm tones. It makes total sense, but I'm going to be honest. For me, there are no rules in makeup, and I do both. I contour with blush. Like, I love it all, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. So next, these are the only type of bronzers I have like these, and I love them. I did get these in PR. These are from Unearthly Cosmetics, and they're both staying. So these are the high temp glowing bronzers, and I have two shades, the shade Fair and Light. Look at the artwork on these. They are so freaking gorgeous. So these are like the perfect bronzer for that bronzy glowy skin for summertime, and I have not pulled these out yet this year, but I cannot wait to do it. It's gonna be fun. Like, look at them. They give you like that beautiful goddess glow. I should have took these with me to Greece. And then here we have the shade Light. If you have an olive undertone, these are going to be so good on your skin tone. You are going to freaking love them. They do have like that glow to them though, so be sure you like those types of bronzing products. But these are fabulous, and it's going to give you that gorgeous glowing summer skin. They blend out really beautifully. They also have like great longevity. If you use a more fluffy brush and like use it as a dusting over top of bronzer, that is beautiful as well. I like using them both ways, but I do recommend. Now listen, I've heard everyone say they dislike this product, but maybe I'm just difficult, or I've always been the opposite, I don't know, or something, but I love this. I think it's so good, and it is the REM bronzer. So this is the satin matte bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Solar Storm. Love the packaging. Like, the pan in there speaks for itself, because this was like domed out, but I love this. I love the undertone of it. I love the formula. It is giving satin in the best way. It's buildable. It is a little more pigmented, so maybe that's what it is for people. But like I said, I do like a more punchy pigmented product. So it's not like Rare Beauty, like blush pigmented. Like, you can see if I swatch it out, like, it's not that pigmented. But I don't know. I don't really understand why people don't like it. Maybe I should pay attention to when they talk about it, but honestly, I love it. I think it's such a good product. Love the longevity. It blends nice on me. It's when I need a matte bronzer, I almost always grab this one. It's amazing. Now we have two left, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about either one of these. I need to keep using them more. So the first one is from Fenty Beauty. We have the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade 03 Private Island. So this one, the reason I think it's not my favorite is the undertone is slightly yellow. And again, I don't have a yellow or warm undertone, so it doesn't, I don't know. It feels too warm for my complexion, so I could see myself probably letting this one go, but I haven't used it enough. Like, you can see, it almost looks green when you hold it up to my skin. So I do want to like keep trying to use it and to see if my thoughts are accurate, because it has been a while since I've retched for it, but it's just not a favorite. I could see it leaving the collection. Now this one I like, I just don't reach for it because it's at the bottom of my drawer and it's so big, and which is great because it's expensive, so you should get a ton of products. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Medium 2, and I do recommend moving up a shade on her bronzing products. I wish I would have done that with the cream, but I like the undertone of this one. I also do enjoy the formula of it as well. It's like very light and airy. You see what I mean? I just wish they were more pigmented, but I don't think I think like sometimes her stuff isn't just made for someone like me. Like, we have different likes and dislikes. The things that she does is like soft, beautiful, ethereal, light type of makeup, which I think is beautiful too, and love that as well on other people. But I like big, bold, bam in your face types of makeup, and that's not what she gives. So I need to remember that when I purchase stuff like bronzers and such. So that way I can like move up shades, because both of these I feel like are too light for me, and these were really expensive. So I'm like over here trying to force myself to use something when 9 times out of 10 I have to go back in with other products to get it to be as deep as I want it to be, if that makes sense. That's what she said, but yes. Okay, so I promised you guys I would like tell you about my top 5 products, the ones that I use the most out of all of these. The reason why I'm terrible at reviewing some of these other products, because I can't stop using them, you know? So the first one, like my top favorite, is the Rare Beauty Contour. I love this so much. And keep in mind what I said like about Heather and Angelica's reviews, in case you are like closer to their skin type or their preferences. I mean, we all like different things as well, even if you do have the same skin type as me. But I can only tell you what I think of it, and I love it. It's my most used product like this in my collection. I can't stop, you know what I mean? And then the next one, it's honestly a toss-up, but I'm gonna give it to Too Faced. Like, this is such a fabulous product, and before I found this one, this was all I used. It's so beautiful, blends so wonderfully. It's just truly one of the best bronzer releases that's been released in quite a long time, in my opinion, at least out of what I've tried. And I mean, you could say the same about both of these, since they're not like, one's a contour, one's a bronzer, but I think it's so fantastic. And if you're looking for one and you don't mind paying a little more, I do think you will love it. And honestly, I think the smell just adds like this extra layer of fun to it. Then I'm going to have to give it to this one. I love this freaking thing. It's so good. Like, I have like 30, I think I said 36 bronzers here, and these are the 5 that I'm always gravitating towards. And when I want something that's a powder, it's almost always this one, especially if I want one that's a little more pigmented than the other one I'm going to mention. But this one is a favorite, and for good reason. But my other favorite powder bronzer is the Sigma one. It's beautiful and just easy and effortless, and when I just want to do something light and just get out the door, this is a great product. But it's also great for the full-on glam makeup days as well, which I love, but highly recommend. And this is a new favorite, and it's one that ever since, I've only had it in my collection like 2 weeks, but I've used it almost every single day that I've done my makeup since then. And it's just such a fantastic product. There's a reason everyone's raving about it. Honestly, if you have not checked out that full face of Morphe video that I did, highly recommend, because there was some really good products in there that really shocked me, and I'm happy, so happy that I finally took the leap and tried them, because they kind of, like, I don't like dramatic thing, like, I don't like drama in my life. The world is filled with drama to the point where I'm looking for anything that will distract me from life for 5 seconds. And the last thing I want is for my makeup to be drama filled too. So I've kind of shied away from Morphe and never tried them, and that was one of the reasons. But since they've been bought out, and you know, everyone deserves second chances, I've had drama, I've created drama before too, so I'm guilty, you know, I deserved a second chance, at least I hope so, but you get the point. So I decided to just give it a try, and I'm glad I did, because there are some fantastic products in there. But That's it, you guys. Let me see how many I have left and how many I decluttered. Okay, so I miscounted earlier. I actually started this video out with 32 bronzers slash contours, but I am getting rid of 6 for now, and that leaves me with 26, which, I mean, is still a lot, but I started somewhere. You know, progress is progress. But you guys are going to have to let me know what your favorite bronzers and contours are down below. I would love to hear from you. Or are there any in this that I love that you don't, or vice versa? I would love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned because I am doing foundations right after this, and that one's going to be fun as well. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on my favorites and my least favorites. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a fabulous day, and until next time, bye.